This time I want to introduce Brian Reardon, who is one of the instructors, and Jacquie Strawson.
We're just going to kind of run through quickly the program and how the kind of program works. You know, John kind of talked a little bit about some of our supporters, and obviously the City of Bristol, Chamber of Commerce, NESMA, and Ultimate Wire Forms all had a big part to do with it. And of course, without Raleigh Spring, we wouldn't even have the hands-on component. We are kind of like the envy of a lot of programs in the state of Connecticut, because we pretty much have all the different components that you need in order to be successful later on.
So the program actually has 4 components that the ladies have gone through, and that includes obviously their time at Rowley, the theory of manufacturing, so they do a lot of learning about different things before they even step foot outside. And then with me, they work on their employability skills. So that's my background besides regular ed. I have worked with the Department of Labor in finding out, you know, what's happening in Connecticut. Larry and I go to a lot of meetings with the Department of Labor, so we know that manufacturing is important. And, you know, this idea kind of came to us last spring about women in manufacturing. In the programs that I've been involved with, we've seen the women do really well, and it's really exciting to me as a woman, obviously. So I thought this would be a great idea, and I was so right. You guys proved yourselves tenfold. I'm very proud of all of you, as you know.
So just to kind of reiterate, just a couple more things, just to make sure that everybody kind of understands, you know, I obviously was teaching math and spring concepts in the classroom, and Jacquie took care of employability and workforce skills. And then we had 3 trainers out on the Raleigh floor. Dan DiPaolo, who's not here tonight, he did all the torsion spring setup and that kind of troubleshooting with our students. And then Maxine was quality control, right? Quality control. Some people's favorite, as you can tell, right? And she couldn't be here today. And then Ernie's here with us tonight. But he does all the 4 slide setup and operation with us. So basically, our program director, Larry Cavino, and John Delalana, those 2 guys, and then me and Jacquie kind of coordinated everybody. So, you know, the whole idea that it takes a village to bring up a child, we kind of follow that same model here. We do have a lot of help, and we'd be remissing ourselves not to double check and make sure that we're not missing anybody. Out on the floor, the students, just so you know what they did learn, we kind of break it down into 3 different components. They learned how to run a 4-slide machine, a Nielsen 4-slide in particular. They obviously talked a little bit about measurement and metrology with calipers and micrometers. They used an optical comparator for a lot of their quality control operations. And then they also ran torsion machines out on the floor. So there's a hands-on component, not only learning how to run the machines, but also the quality and the insurance that the product leaving the corporation is correct. These are what we call transferable skills. These are the kind of things that you can bring into any manufacturing environment and be successful. So that's the 3 major components. That's why we really try to focus on 3 things that are going to be the most important for them and to help them, give them the most bang for their buck as they leave us. Some certain things that we taught obviously workplace conduct, math we already talked about. We worked on conversions, being able to figure that out. Blueprint reading and understanding of blueprints and understanding the different quality measurements that they need to have there. Machine maintenance, right? Remember that, right? Oh yeah. Spring applications and material types. My specialty has always been materials, so we go into a lot about that. Secondary operations, we all know what secondary operations are, right? Yeah. Anything that happens once it leaves the machine. 4-slide torsion, testing and troubleshooting, career skills, resume writing with Miss Jacquie, and obviously cover letters, all the same. So that's really the comprehensive part of the program. And so you guys made it, and it went fast, right? So basically our class, we started with 9 students. We ended up with 5 who are graduating today. The students were very attentive most of the time, and they obviously showed a high level of interest. We were able to laugh and have some fun in the classroom. Raleigh trainer said that these students did an exceptional job. I was out on the floor to verify that today, so I did double check on you just to make sure. Okay, all 5 students will be hired within the next 2 to 3 months. That's kind of a projection as to where we are as far as the interest goes. Overall, with the help of Bristol Adult Education Center, this was another successful training session, and we hope that all our students, and wish them the best of luck as we move forward.
Thank you.